Stop what you're doing. Right now. If you own even a single HBAR, your investment is under attack. I'm not talking about a price dip. I'm talking about something far more dangerous. Something more insidious. A coordinated assault designed to tear down Hedera from the inside out and manipulate your perception of the entire project. You're being fed a steady diet of fear, uncertainty, and doubt, FUD. And it's not by a few random trolls on social media. It's coming from sources you might trust. It's a sophisticated campaign with a very specific goal: to make you sell your HBAR. To make you lose faith in what you hold. And they're doing it for one reason: because they know what you're holding. They know the true power of Hedera Hashgraph HBAR, and they are terrified of it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to pull back the curtain and show you exactly what's happening. I'm going to expose the biggest lies they're telling you. I'm going to reveal the real technological attacks that are coming for the entire crypto space, and why Hedera is the only project built to survive them. This is not about selling you a dream. This is about giving you the truth you need to protect your investment and turn this attack into your greatest opportunity. So if you want to know how to navigate this storm and come out stronger on the other side, do me a favor. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you're holding HBAR. Your participation is a signal that you're ready to get serious. Now, let's get into it. For years, we've heard the same tired critiques of Hedera. It's too centralized. The token supply is being dumped on the market. It's just for corporations. These are not accidents. They are calculated narratives designed to poison the well. They are the attacks. I'm going to take you on a journey to understand not just what these attacks are, but why they are happening right now. We're going to expose 1. The centralization lie. We'll look at the infamous Governing Council and reveal why it's not a weakness, but a fortress of institutional power that keeps the entire network safe. 2. The price suppression myth. I'll show you why the tokenomics that FUDsters call a weakness are actually a brilliant, deliberate design for a historic supply shock. And 3. The real, unseen threat. We'll talk about a technological attack that is looming for the entire crypto space, a threat that will render most networks obsolete, and I'll show you why Hedera's Hashgraph technology is the only one built to withstand it. This video is your shield. Your armor against the FUD. By the end, you won't just be a holder. You'll be a confident investor who understands the game they're playing, and you'll be prepared to win. But to start, we have to look at the first and most common weapon they use against HBAR. The number one attack on Hedera Hashgraph HBAR is the claim that it's too centralized. You've seen it. Someone posts a picture of the Governing Council and says, "See? Only a few companies are in charge. It's not real crypto." This is a powerful psychological attack because it plays on a core belief of crypto: decentralization. It makes you question everything you thought you knew. It's a classic misdirection. They want you to focus on the word centralized, so you completely miss the point. They want you to believe that a small group of companies running the network is a bug. But what if I told you it was actually a feature? What if I told you this centralization is the single most powerful defense a project could have in the current regulatory climate? Imagine you're a multi-trillion-dollar company. You need a public ledger for a mission-critical application. Do you trust an anonymous developer team in a basement? Or do you trust a network with a board of directors that includes Google, IBM, and Dell? And here's the thing they don't want you to know. The number of members on the Governing Council is actually designed to increase decentralization over time, not decrease it. But that's not even the full story. The real reason they're attacking this is because they're terrified of a new game-changing form of stability. The truth is, Hedera's Governing Council is not centralization in the traditional sense. It's a strategic, institutional-grade decentralization. It's like having the world's most powerful corporate leaders as your project's board of directors. Google Cloud ensures the network is secure and scalable, ready for massive enterprise adoption. IBM brings decades of experience in global finance and enterprise solutions. Dell provides a global reach that touches every corner of the world. These companies aren't just running nodes, they're building the applications that will bring billions of transactions to the network. This governance model provides a regulatory moat that keeps other projects out. It gives them the compliance and stability they need to build multi-billion-dollar projects on the public ledger. It's a vote of confidence that other projects can't buy. This isn't centralization, it's a strategic alliance of the world's most powerful players, building a new kind of internet from the ground up. But this governance model, while a powerful defense, doesn't address the greatest threat on the horizon. The kind of attack that could bring down Bitcoin, Ethereum, and almost every other major cryptocurrency. While everyone is arguing about decentralization, a more serious, silent attack is being prepared. An attack that will come not from social media trolls, but from the most powerful computers ever created, quantum computers. You see, most traditional cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, are secured by cryptographic algorithms that, while secure today, could be easily broken by a large-scale quantum computer. It's like they built a bank vault with a lock that a quantum computer can pick in seconds. The moment a truly powerful quantum computer exists, it could potentially rewrite the ledger, steal all the funds, and completely destroy the trust that holds the entire network together. It would be a financial apocalypse. Most projects are not even thinking about this threat. They're still focused on today's problems. But what if one project was designed from the ground up to be quantum resistant? What if its core technology was so advanced that a quantum computer couldn't even touch it? And what if I told you that Hedera's Hashgraph technology already has the foundation to withstand this attack, and that this isn't an accident? It's a brilliant, forward-thinking defense. The truth is, Hedera Hashgraph's consensus algorithm and its use of advanced cryptography, specifically its Hashgraph algorithm and its use of a unique digital signature, are already a major step ahead. Think of it like this. Most crypto is building their city with wooden walls. It works fine right now. But a new army with laser cannons is on the horizon. Hedera is building its city with walls of steel and a force field. And they're not stopping there. The Hedera Governing Council is already actively working with partners to integrate post-quantum cryptography, like the NIST-selected crystals dilithium, into the network. This isn't just a promise, it's a roadmap. It's a proactive defense against a threat that most people don't even see coming. So while the feudsters are calling Hedera old tech, the reality is, it's one of the few projects that is future-proofed against the greatest technological threat of our time. They can attack the narrative, but they can't attack the code. But there is one more attack they use that's far more personal to every one of you. One that preys on your patience and your wallet. The third major attack on Hedera Hashgraph HBAR is the idea that its price is being deliberately suppressed. You've seen the charts. You've felt the frustration. People say, the token release schedule is a massive sell wall. The price will never go up because of all the tokens being unlocked. This attack is so effective because it targets your patience. It makes you feel like the system is rigged against you. It makes you question whether your investment will ever pay off. They want you to believe that the slow, steady drip of new tokens is a problem. But what if it's the most brilliant tactical move in the entire crypto space? What if the very thing they are attacking is the perfect coiled spring of future value? What if the reason the price isn't exploding yet is because it's being carefully managed to accommodate something much, much bigger? Something that, when it finally arrives, will create a demand so powerful that it will completely overwhelm the supply. They want you to sell your HBAR at a low price. But what if they are doing this because they know that when the floodgates open, the price won't just go up? It will become parabolic? Let's break it down in ninth-grade crypto terms. Hedera has a fixed supply of 50 billion tokens. And yes, they are being released on a schedule. This is not an accident. It's designed to prevent a massive market crash from day one. But here's the genius of it. The token release schedule is slow and steady. It's predictable. And for years, it has kept a lid on the price. But all that time, the utility of Hedera Hashgraph HBAR has been building. Real-world use cases are coming online at a rapid pace. Multi-billion-dollar companies are building on the network, creating more and more demand for the token. It's like a dam. The water is being held back by a strong, steady wall. But every day, more and more water is filling the reservoir behind it. And what happens when the dam finally breaks? The demand from enterprises, from the RWA space, from the AI partnerships, will completely overwhelm the slow, predictable supply. This is called a supply shock, and it's the most powerful catalyst for a price explosion. And that's not even counting the network fees, which, while small, act as a constant, subtle token burn. Every transaction on Hedera removes a tiny bit of HBAR from the available supply. It's a deflationary rocket engine disguised as a fee. This attack on the tokenomics isn't a weakness, it's a timed detonation, and we're just waiting for the final fuse to be lit. So we've talked about the attacks on the narrative and the attacks on the technology. But let's get to the heart of the matter. Who is really attacking Hedera? Who is paying for these FUD campaigns? It's not just a few anonymous people in a chat room. The true attackers are the dinosaurs. The old, slow, inefficient systems that are about to be replaced by Hedera's technology. The financial institutions that rely on slow, expensive payment systems. The tech companies that can't compete with the speed and efficiency of Hashgraph. These aren't just competitors, these are the incumbents. The old guard. They have a vested interest in keeping the old way of doing things alive. Because if Hedera Hashgraph HBAR succeeds, they lose. They lose their control. They lose their profit. They lose their dominance. And their attack is not on social media. It's in the backrooms. It's in the regulatory bodies. It's in the boardrooms where they are trying to sow doubt. But this is where Hedera's greatest defense comes into play. A defense that is so powerful, so irrefutable, that it will make all the FUD disappear like smoke in the wind. The ultimate counterattack against the FUD is not words. It's utility. It's real-world adoption. It's undeniable, verifiable success. While the FUDsters were busy on Twitter, Hedera was busy building real-world assets. The global financial system is beginning to tokenize everything, from real estate to stocks, on Hedera Hashgraph HBAR. Why? Because it's fast, cheap, and compliant. The institutions aren't just using it, they're depending on it. AI partnerships. The partnership with a tech titan like NVIDIA on verifiable compute is a direct strike against the old guard. It positions Hedera as the trust layer for the most valuable industry in the world. The Governing Council. The same centralization they attack is what provides the stability and regulatory clarity needed for these multi-billion-dollar projects to launch. It's a shield against the legal attacks that would cripple other projects. This is the ultimate counterattack. The FUD is a sign of fear from the old system. The more they attack, the more you know you're on the right track. The more they lie about the technology, the more you know they are threatened by it. And this all leads us to the final, most crucial point. The moment where all of this comes together. The moment that will define the future of your HBAR position. We started this video with a warning. We started with the idea that Hedera was being attacked. And in many ways, it is. But now you know the truth. You know that these attacks are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of strength. The fear they are trying to instill in you is a sign of their own fear. They are afraid of a project that is built for the future. A project that is built on an unshakable foundation of governance, security, and real-world utility. A project that is not trying to be the next Bitcoin or the next Ethereum, but is building something entirely new. Your 1000 HBAR position isn't just a speculative bet. It is a vote for a more efficient, more secure, and more compliant digital future. It is a position in a project that is not just surviving the attacks, it is thriving because of them. The FUD on Twitter is nothing compared to the power of the Governing Council. The centralization argument is a joke compared to the quantum-resistant future they are building. The price suppression myth is about to be exposed as the most brilliant market strategy of this decade. This is the final stand. The attack is here. But the victory is inevitable. You are no longer a victim of FUD. You are a defender of the most resilient project in the space. You came here looking for answers. You came here worried about FUD and attacks. I hope you now see them for what they are, a desperate attempt by the old world to stop the new world from being born. The best defense you have is knowledge. Now that you understand the truth behind the attacks, you can stop letting them influence your decisions.